Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Resonant Rise. Okay, so in this episode, we're going to be covering a few different things. First of all, I'm just going to cut these down real quick. Can't make any further progress if they're growing. Or if they're already grown, we can't get more to grow. So let's throw those and those in there. Alright, so the smelters. That's been my focus when I have been playing, is to be working on just smelters. So here's where I got going. All the smelters are online except for the lava. Here's this tank that I was telling you about. So this thing here is pretty cool. It's a tank from the mod called Open Blocks. So you can see there on the top of the screen the Wayla. And each one of these sections is going to hold 16 buckets of lava. So I did some pretty crude math, and we're going to need somewhere in the neighborhood of 800 buckets of lava to fill this, the each one of the smelters, and then these all take. I didn't even take this into account. I think this holds 8. No, wait, I did. I did the math on these two. So yeah, all said and done, to get this thing 100% topped off, not counting the drum attached to it, is going to be a little over 800 buckets of lava. Boy, that's going to be quite a few trips. So this guy right here holds 256, so it's going to be, 4 trips, because 3 of them will just fill it. The 4th one is going to empty this thing halfway down. So I was going to take it up there, and I was going to show you. Actually, I can't do that yet. Because that would prime the systems and start making a mess. All right. Here's what we got going. I'll try to break this down as slowly as I can, because I know some of you might be thinking this looks overly complicated. It looks complicated, but it's kind of simple too. It's just kind of some logistics, and once you get the logistics in place, it just kind of all falls together. So, and what I was talking about, we come up out of our mine. There'll be a chest here. We throw our ores in it. Right? Right. So this guy right here is going to suck up all the ores that are in here, and it's going to go up this tube and up there. So let's run up there real quick. Alright, so it comes up this tube, and it goes into this. So there's going to be a tube running the entire length, all the way down to the end. And these are called caches. What we're going to do is we're going to put 1 ore into each cache that we have. So there's 2 different types of copper. The smelter doesn't care. It just turns it all into the same kind of copper down below. So we can take all the different types of coppers and put 1 tube going to here, and to here. But we just need to put 1 into there first. Otherwise it'll put something else in there, something random. So we put osmium in here, and we're just going to end up going down the line. So we put like iron in here, gold in here, tin in here, which there are several kinds of tin. So we just basically will go like that, and like that, and we're out of those right now. So then we do lead all the way down and all the way back. So every single one of them. And this pipe is going to run all the way to the end, and it will branch off just how this is. Just come over, down, and into the containers that are there. On the back side, we will take item ducts like this and go pop, 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 just like that. So then what will happen is it'll take all the items out of those and put into the smelter. As they drop into those, they'll drop into that. I actually should have done it already. So there it is. Oh, mobs keep spawning and dying in there, so I keep having to come and take this stuff out. So see, it's working. There's just no lava in here for it to actually do its job. And you can see it has both different coppers in there. There's one from Thermal Foundation, and there's one from Industrial Craft. So if we had put lava in here, it would start smelting copper. Kind of cool. So that's kind of how this works. You know, we're going to do the lava. I really want to do it. It's going to make a mess possibly later, but meh, I'll clean it up. So basically what I've done is I've made a pipe that comes down here and connects right here. So all I have to do is take the drum, put it here. That tank will begin to fill up for a brief second, and then the smelters are going to take all the rest of it. So it's going to go really quick, but here it goes. Maybe. There it goes. So then you can see the little gaps of air that will randomly appear like that. And those are the smelters sipping off of the little bit of lava that's in there. This thing should be emptying with the quickness. So let's go run up there real quick. So these have to fill up first. It doesn't even have enough to fill those yet. So yeah, it's just going to sit here. It's going to try to fill up as many of these as it can. Which is funny is because there's going to be random things in these things, like bones and whatnot. So now if anything spawns in there, they're going to die. Because there's lava in these now, so, well, in some of them. So what I'll end up having to do is fill this drum up a few times, and it'll fill this tank up, and oh yeah, so there it goes. Now it's smelting because it actually has lava. So click here. Yeah, see? So that's all working. That's all well and good. And so we should have osmium going too. Oh, no, wait, because it's not connected. So if we take and put this on here, this should be filling up. Oh, there it goes, yeah. See? We had like 41 blocks of osmium in there. So that'll work like that. And so basically, I just need to make a bunch more of this pipe. And I already have the nodes. That's where all my pipe went. The thing I'm holding right now, 17 of, to come off of these. I like that. It takes pipe to make these, and I use the last of my pipe to make them. So that's all that. All the osmium's in there. It's all cooking. It's already done. And it's getting turned into a block right now as we speak at the bottom. Oh, I need a fluid conduit for down there. Do I have any? I need the fluid node. I don't. Oh crap. We're gonna take this one. So we can get the copper in production. So basically what I've missed was doing this. So I need to make these as well. I need to make 12 more fluid nodes. Fluid transfer nodes. So now if we look in this chest, we'll start seeing osmium blocks and copper blocks appearing in here. Oh, except for it's full. Oh, crap. There we go. There's some copper blocks. And there's already some osmium in there. There was obviously enough room for it to fill up some osmium. So I need to get all this random stuff out. This was me not having inventory when I was getting ready to go downstairs to mine something. And so I was like, here's a chest, and threw everything in there. That's kind of what these chests are supposed to be for. And, well, they've been doing that job quite well. So soon I'm going to get a little bit more organized. I'm going to have, I started doing the caches here. I'm going to do more caches and then the upgraded chests, the better chests up over here. So my goal is to get to an ME system, which for those of you who don't know what that is a very extreme and fancy form of storage. And it's actually quite a phenomenal system. Once it's in place and working properly, you can't get a better form of storage. It's really awesome. Yeah, but it takes a ton of effort to get there, so. But yeah, so now we just got to keep going at adding all the parts to this that it needs. I've been telling you guys I'll just keep bringing you back and letting you know where we're at each interval. And well, this is the interval we're at, where we're. I mean, it's working. You guys saw the copper going in, and so the reason you don't just put randomness in there is because that thing they're sitting down there is still needing more copper, but we don't have any more in the system. These are just placeholders, so yes, it's 0 and 0 and 0 at the top. 0 out of 10,000. 0 out of 10,000. And 0 out of 10,000. So those are just pictures that's kind of locked in to only accept osmium. So iron or something else doesn't fill it in instead. So this is Tinker Smelters on crack, on steroids, growth hormones, whichever you want to use. You can actually, this is nothing. We can make these 3 times taller if we wanted to, and we have the blocks to do it. I just kind of just stopped here. So yeah, 360 no scope. And so let's come over here. We're going to throw in all the stuff in here. We're going to get back to cool stuff we need. This. And our bucket. So yeah, the Tanya I have not worked on. I have been working solely on here, and then I kind of took a day off yesterday. I was feeling a little under the weather. Much better today though. So yeah, Tanya I have not worked on. It will be a work in progress. It takes a little bit to get going, but the smelters is my big thing, is because I want to get to doing a lot of mining, and once this thing is in place, I can really start doing a lot of material harvesting and stuff. So one thing I do want to check on while I got you guys on air is my meteor shield. Alright, so I emptied it day before last, and so I haven't had any comments since. I also haven't been playing either, so okay, so we're gonna throw this in here. So for the new Tinker stuff, actually this fluid conduit is one I should have used over there, but I did not. That's not right. So if I put this here, then I put this here. That's the way I want that to be. Alright, so the new Tinker stuff that I want to make, I did not know this. But there's a mod in this mod pack called Draconic Evolution. I've used it pretty extensively in other mod packs and on the main server I play on. I have the full top tier set. It's been a long time to get it, but it was pretty cool stuff. So now the ore's a little bit easier to get, but I did not know this, but they have added the ability to craft Draconic Evolution through the Tinker set. I need to find it. Draconium Pickaxe. Is this it? Yes. Okay, so this is it right here. There's 2 of them. I'm trying to find the other one, and I can't seem to locate it. But basically, both versions of the pickaxe exist. Yeah, so the standard and then the awakened. So a 12 attack is kind of like the reference to its ability to mine. Cobalt is probably a good point of reference. It has a +5 attack. Cobalt's a pretty strong pick. And the draconic pick is 12 and 16. So, this is a sword I'm making in the game. Was let's see, where's the Osmium? It's going to be the blue. There it is. So the Osmium's cleaver is 14 attack. Okay. So the draconic one, if I can find it in here, it's right here, is 22 attack. So that's crazy. The next up one right is 28. So pretty cool stuff. Definitely something I'm going to be looking at making here as soon as we get a little bit more resources gathered. So, yeah, Osmium is pretty cool because we have a lot of it. So I will be making one of those for sure. But, yeah, I just couldn't believe it. So this Elementium, that's the stuff that comes from the comet. I'm thinking about making some just to... Meteorite ingot. So if we take this and we put this into the smelter, I think it will show it in here. Molten meteorite. So I think so. I could be wrong. Amethyst. Fairy alumite. Alumite was pretty much the strongest thing that you would go. No, sorry, it starts with an M-A. Manulin. There you go. Manulin was the stuff you went for. And basically, you have to go to the Nether and collect cobalt and ardite, mix those together, and you get Manulin. That was pretty much the quintessential thing that you strove for. That's so like last month. I mean, you have so much better things now. All right, so meteorite, molten meteorite. I want to see what that is. Let's see here. It does not look like you can turn that into Tinkerers. Okay, that's still good to know. No, you cannot. But you can make armor with it. So I may as well make a set of this. They all have magnetization on it. That's pretty funny. A sword is 6 attack. Iron in 2 of those. We are using currently what's called the Dark or the Ender. It's 6 attack and it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this other sword looks like. It looks like a purple version of the Ender. So, yeah, it has magnetization of 1. So, pretty cool. So, we do have a full set of the Osmium. The chest plate is 5 protection, and this is 7 protection. So, let's see here. Do we have enough? We don't have enough to make a full set. Well, hey, speaking of meteors, but we do have a ton. Oh, wait, there's a helm right there. We have a ton of the components to smelt down somewhere. Somewhere. Oh, here's 4. A whopping 4. That's 4 more ingots, though. There's another 18. It's 22. There's another helmet. Could have sworn some boots are in here, too. So we just need pants. Boots and pants, boots and pants. Literally, we just need boots and pants. So we can make the boots. So, bam, there's the boots. So let's come in here, take the helmet, this, and this off. So helmet, that, and that. So yeah, we're almost to a complete set. So let's come in here, grab all the glass out, throw those in there. So that'll smelt down. That'll give us the ingots we need to make. Actually, let's put the other helmet on because it is in better shape. So let's throw all this stuff in here. Can we make... stand? Kinetic backpack armor stand. Some slabs and some iron. Okay, I think we have some slabs, which I really don't want to use. Because those are what I need for the pipe. But I can make those elsewhere, so it's okay. So like this. Oh, I only have one iron. Way to pay attention, Havoc. That's 10. Alright. Oh. Your math skills are far superior to mine. You tricky pants. You messed me up by one ingot. Alright, so come here, put this here, put that there. We actually lost armor rating by putting those on. So not all the components are superior. That's protection 6, that's protection 5. Alright. Oh, set bonuses fire immunity though. Yeah, that's worth it because collecting that drum of lava last time nearly killed me. So okay, so that's empty by the way, and that is at like 5% across the tank. Yes. So you can see how it's swaying, and that literally is running the whole length of the tank when it does that. It's the whole entire tank is undulating. It's pretty cool stuff, and you can make this tank as big as we want. Any size, any shape. It's pretty awesome stuff. Lag inducing on a server, but well, it's only me, so I'm okay with it looking freaking awesome. So gonna have to go and refill this bad boy. So there's a lake down below. I found this massive lake of lava. So actually, let's go ahead and go on down there, shall we? Let's see, bucket, water is empty. All right, so let's head down there. Yep, this is how this happens, guys. I'm going to take that back. We're going to put them in here. Sort. You. Sort. You and you. Yes? Yes. Okay. So we're going to put this down here, put this up here, put this over here. Alright, we're going. So what we're going to do is we're going to run down real quick. I'll show you guys that lava lake that I've been running to collect all my lava. And if I can find my way. And then we will kind of wrap up the episode from there. I think I come here. Come here. Fall down here. Yes, here we go. I was using it to get obsidian, but over here I was using it to collect lava. So you can see how high of a pool it was at one point. This was all lava as well, but I've been collecting obsidian down here. So, and then I'm going to collect all this as lava. Magma. Alright, so actually, no, we're tearing this side up. This is the side I'm going to keep focusing on. Extreme magnetization. Oh, so I got a upgrade on my pick. I'm actually not too happy with it, but we got auto smelt. So basically, instead of getting cobble, was that yellowite? Oh, okay, I'm okay with that being. So what it does is it automatically turns, if we collect an iron ore, it'll give us an iron ingot, which Normally you would think that's pretty awesome, except for we don't ore double that way. So we're only getting 1 iron ingot back. Whereas if we take that iron ore upstairs, we will get 2 ingots back. So, sad panda. It actually is a really awesome upgrade normally, but on a pick, not so much. So all that cool stuff right there. All right, so now I need a place to get out of here. That'd be cool if that turned out to grout or something. Oh, it turns it to concrete. That's pretty cool. Could have turned it to grout, and then I would have been really stoked, but alas, it did not. So we get to get smooth stone back. So, all right. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna come up here, sneak up really, really closely, really careful. We're gonna do this, do that. We take our drum, not our torches, and we put our drum like that. We grab our bucket, and we just go back to work. So this is basically how I will be spending most of my days, collecting lava. And, oh yeah, we're going to live stream this. Yeah, that would be awesome. We're just going to live stream Havoc collecting lava and see how many viewers we can get with this. I am looking, I've been saying this for a while, I am looking to do that, set up Twitch to stream. I do have the last of the software installed, and because there's like a whole bunch of things you need to set up, like OBS or XSplit or any of those, and I have not done any of that before, so it's all a new learning process for me. So I'm going to be setting up OBS and all that fun stuff over the next couple of days, and as soon as I do get that all set up, I will be sending out a notification all the ways I can through Google Plus, Twitter, all the fun social media stuff, and so then yeah, you guys can come out and watch me play whatever game I happen to be playing. I think what I'm going to use my initial Twitch time for is playing a metric butt ton of Grand Theft Auto. I've got 4 games in my lineup right now for recording, so I think I'm going to use that as my opportunity to play Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PC and bring that to you guys. So yeah, this is the fun of collecting lava, and basically you want to get as much of it as you can and keep going. So at one point this will be completely empty. There will be no lava left anywhere in here. At one point it was, yeah, it's nice and smooth. It was nice and smooth all the way across, all the way up. I built this bridge right here. So yeah. So this is how I collect my resources, guys. So this is where we're going to wrap up the episode. I'm going to sit here for the remainder of my evening, mind-numbingly collecting lava. And this is where the Grant Fire Immunity comes in pretty handy. So those blocks underneath here and here, so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to put a block there just because we know that we can now. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here and collect up as much of this as we can and keep going. And when this is full, I'll take it upstairs and throw it on top of the smelter and continue to fill that tank to the best we can. So this is Havoc. Have fun. And keep gaming.